I went to the prison. I met somebody who have killed my family, my mom and my brother. And I remember when he came in, he just like almost like just got up from the ground. I remember his hair was like upside and down. He had become like he had food in his hair. His foot was swollen. You can feel he was sick. I just broke down and cried. And he came around and he sat in a chair. And I remember I said to him, look, I forgive you. I forgive you. I just wish you can see what you have done and be able to regret it.
I'm in downtown St. Louis and I run into this guy.
Just on a street corner?
Just standing there at a bar, restaurant. And I went up to him and I said, hey, is your name Josh? And he kind of looked at me, and I looked different from back then, obviously. You know, I don't have the big swastika anymore. He said, is your name Josh? He said, yeah. I was like, have you ever been kidnapped? And he just looked at me and knew right away it was me. And then I just said, I'm so sorry for what I've done. If there's any way I can make it better, whatever I can do, let me know. And he just said no, and we sat there for 6 hours. We talked about life, just what he had going on in life, what I had going on in life, some of the old characters that we knew, and we just talked. So when he said he forgave me, it was a huge deal. I felt like I was walking on a cloud.
Forgiving someone is saying, I'm giving you the chance to make a new beginning.
The biggest example we know we live with, and that's France and Germany, who knew that the other was the cause of their misery, and finally said to each other, we can't go on like this, and did one great other thing that has to be done in cases of reconciliation like this. They devised a common project. They looked for something to do together, and that was building Europe.
And the notion of war between any major European country is unimaginable. That gives hope that peoples can come together. It's hard to see it at the height of the hostilities, but history shows that it is possible.
Restorative justice is saying, I do not give up on you as a perpetrator, as a criminal.
This is a turn up for the books. We were not expecting Kim Jong-il to attend this. He was expected to make a meeting with President No tomorrow. And there is the historic moment about to take place. But an act of friendship, of conciliation, a step towards peace.
You cannot tell people why they're supposed to reconcile. You cannot tell people their own story.
North Korea is calling off reunions between the families in the south with the relatives who were captured by North Korea's military. Some families have been separated since the Korean War in the 1950s. South Korea says it is regretful that the North is taking this step.
I wanted to see them once more before I died. Why do they keep us apart?
It must be something that is owned by the people of the particular country to which you want to apply it.
Your pain, your courage, your perseverance, and your profound commitment to truth made this commission a reality.
I have no doubt he will leave no stone unturned in his investigation of exactly what happened in residential schools, the harms caused, why and how it happened, and where the responsibilities lie.
I have experienced hatred in my heart. There was a time I wanted to hurt people who were killing us. There was a time I wanted to take revenge. But I remember also the pain that hatred brought to my heart. And I remember also the time that changed in my heart. And I felt love for these people.
I think that the answer for peace is to be able to talk even to the enemy. For me, you see, it's very difficult because when I say the enemy, I cannot forget that they are Colombians, and in a way, we are part of the same family.
I gotta say, my change, it didn't take one day. It was a higher power, and it was in my life, consistently kept proving my beliefs wrong to me.
Some of the most outstanding leaders of the Christian church had a very murky past. I mean, Peter, who became the leader of the apostles, the chief of the apostles, denied Jesus Christ 3 times.
I lost 95 of my whole family. If I can forgive, I truly believe that anyone can forgive. And there is such a freedom in forgiving and reconciling with somebody.
We kill innocent people. We kill our brothers, our sisters. But what we can do is to express ourselves, to sing a song that will be telling us how Liberia, in fact, went through a time of war. It will help us to forget about these things that can leave our minds. That these things will not always trouble us.
You don't give up on anyone.